Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Watford want Manchester United starlet Facundo Pellistri on loan. Watford are eyeing a January loan move for Manchester United youngster Facundo Pellistri. According to the Telegraph, Watford manager Slaven Bilic is keen to sign Pellistri to strengthen his squad. The 21-year-old finally made his senior debut for United in a 3-0 win over Charlton Athletic in the quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup. Erik Tanhaag introduced him off the bench in the last 6 minutes of the game. Pellistri made an immediate impact by assisting the first of Marcus Rashford's 2 goals and was also involved in several other attacking involvements. He signed for United in a £9 million transfer from Penarol in October 2020. Pellistri's short but sweet cameo should elevate his stature above Anthony Elanga, who has been out of sign this season. Anthony starts on the right wing spot when fit, and Pellistri could be a decent backup to the Brazilian. Tanhaag has used Bruno Fernandes or Rashford at the right flank in Anthony's absence, but that is not the best position for either player. Jadon Sancho is still working to regain his mental and physical fitness, and his absence can offer more opportunities to Pellistri. The Uruguayan's preferred starting position is on the right flank, and he likes to cut inside to create opportunities. He has the ability to dribble past defenders and possesses a quick burst of acceleration. It's the right time for the manager and the fans to see if the youngster has the characteristics to succeed at the theatre of dreams. Manchester United midfielder Zidane Iqbal seeks loan move in January. Manchester United must make a decision about Zidane Iqbal after Erik Tanhaag left him on the bench in their 3-0 win over Charlton Athletic in the Carabao Cup quarter-finals. According to the Manchester Evening News, the 19-year-old midfielder is keen to leave on loan this month. United staff believe it's beneficial for Iqbal to train with the first team for the rest of the campaign before embarking on a season-long loan in the summer. Iqbal has been an unused substitute on 11 occasions this season after impressing the fans with his outings in friendly games for the senior team. Although he is still very young, he is in a more advanced stage of his development when compared to other players of his age. The game against Charlton was thought to be a perfect opportunity for Iqbal to feature for the first time in a competitive match under Tanhaag. However, the manager opted to give a full debut to 17-year-old Kobbie Mainoo. Casemiro and Christian Eriksen were introduced as substitutes in the second half as Iqbal watched the game from the bench. Iqbal's only senior appearance for United came as a substitute in the Champions League group stage against Young Boys in December 2021. Understandably, Tanhaag wants to have squad depth, especially as the fixture schedule is cramped due to the World Cup. Donny van de Beek's injury will also have made him more cautious of the midfield department. However, Iqbal needs to get some minutes under his belt. If Tanhaag can give him more opportunities, at least as a substitute, Iqbal would probably be happy to stay at the club. Dean Henderson wants to play for Nottingham Forest against Manchester United in the Carabao Cup. Dean Henderson is currently on loan at Nottingham Forest, who have been drawn against Manchester United in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. The United loanee was the hero in their Carabao Cup penalty shootout victory win over Wolves after a 1-1 draw. He moved for game time in the summer and has, as expected, established himself as their number 1 goalkeeper as they look to beat relegation. It was not enough to get him into the England squad for the World Cup, with Jordan Pickford, Nick Pope and Aaron Ramsdale preferred. As per rules of loan agreements, the club loaning out the player has the right to stipulate that said player cannot play against them. Rule 6.3 on the Carabao Cup website states, players registered on a temporary basis will not be eligible to play unless the club holding his full registration gives its written consent. Don't expect Manchester United to do Forest any favours with a trophy on the line. Forest host the first leg of the semi-finals later in January, with the second leg at Old Trafford, with dates yet to be confirmed. Hennessy is expected to start in goal for Forest in the two-legged tie. No doubt this will intensify Henderson's desire for a permanent move away from United in the near future, Just don't expect United to grant one this month. The winner of the semi-final will play the victor of Southampton and Newcastle, with Manchester City eliminated. Erik Tanhaag reveals the secret behind team's incredible turnaround as the derby looms. Manchester United manager Erik Tanhaag has pinpointed the team's togetherness as the primary factor behind changing the club's fortunes on the pitch. United are now on a run of 9 consecutive victories after their Carabao Cup win against Charlton. United powered past the League One opposition to proceed to the semi-finals of the competition. A bigger test awaits the Red Devils on Saturday as they will come up against City neighbours Manchester City at Old Trafford. Ten Hag will be keen to get one over Pep Guardiola after the first leg ended in a 6-3 demolition at the Etihad. The United boss was quizzed by TalkSport on how he has transformed Old Trafford into an impregnable fortress. Ten Hag replied, "It's by standards, by everyday living along high standards. It's by the team building a team. Nobody is bigger than the team. Everybody has to contribute to the team. That's not about 11 players, but the whole squad. It's the team around the team. All the staff, the medical staff, the performance staff, the coaches, the analysts. Everyone has one aim, and they are contributing to that and working hard for that with togetherness. When we keep this going, we can achieve a lot." Reflecting ahead of the City game on Saturday, Ten Hag said that his side can compete with any team in the world, including Pep Guardiola's team. He admitted that his players need to be perfect or risk another mauling. Ten Hag said that United stars have it within themselves to beat their noisy neighbours, but they must first have the proper cooperation, winning attitude and mentality. Preston North End consider signing Manchester United youngster Charlie McNeil. Preston North End are reportedly interested in Manchester United youngster Charlie McNeil. The EFL Championship club are said to want a new striker, and McNeil is one of the names mentioned. The 19-year-old is an exceptional talent and one that excites all United fans. The report reads, Preston North End have been linked with 2 young Premier League strikers after missing out on Cameron Archer to Middlesbrough. A more recent link has been with Manchester United's Charlie McNeil, who is being given the green light to head out on loan. According to the Manchester Evening News, North End already have Alvaro Fernandez on loan from United, along with Tottenham Hotspur striker Troy Parrott. PNE have not ruled out signing to striker this month on the back of injury to Emil Rees, but McNeil is not understood to be on North End's January wishlist. McNeil would gain valuable experience playing in the Championship. It's said to be one of the toughest leagues in the world and is the perfect place to test out a player's physical and mental strength. The 19-year-old is expected to be an important part of United's attacking department in the future, hence must prepare himself well. He can follow in the footsteps of Amad Diallo, who is killing it at Sunderland. McNeil's loan move to Preston would be great business conducted by Man United. Manchester United reportedly could sign Evan Ndicka for absolutely nothing. Manchester United reportedly could sign Evan Ndicka for absolutely nothing in the summer transfer window, and it would be a superb deal for the club. Signing a top-class central defender between now and the start of next season will undoubtedly be one of the main priorities for Man United boss Erik ten Hag. Harry Maguire faces an uncertain future at Old Trafford, according to The Guardian, and if the England international leaves United, Ten Hag must replace him with someone even better. One player linked with United is Eintracht Frankfurt ace Ndicka. The 23-year-old will be out of contract with the German club in the summer, and United should not hesitate to bring him to Old Trafford. United can undertake talks with Ndicka now and reach a pre-contract agreement to sign him on a free transfer in the summer. One big problem for the Red Devils is that 10 clubs want to sign the Frenchman this summer, including Newcastle United, Arsenal and West Ham United. However, Man United are a massive draw for any potential new signings. If Ten Hag wants to sign the Eintracht star, there should be nothing preventing him from doing so. Ndicka is an absolute colossus, standing at 6 feet and 4 inches tall. He is totally dominant in the air. The centre-back seems to be tailor-made for Premier League football. Football journalist Zach Lovey has described the centre-back as a brilliant player. He is an elite defender and has all the attributes needed to become world class. He would be the perfect player to line up in the heart of United's defense alongside either Rafael Varane or Lisandro Martinez. The opportunity to sign him for absolutely nothing in the summer is one that Tanhaag can't afford to miss out on. Alternatively, United could sign Ndicka in the January transfer window. Eintracht will not want to lose him for nothing in the summer, so they could be open to moving him on for a nominal fee this month. Whether it's now or in 5 months, United must get a deal to sign the Frenchman wrapped up now. Man United most interested in signing Denzel Dumfries in January. Chelsea are also in the picture. Manchester United are one of the most interested clubs in signing Inter Milan defender Denzel Dumfries, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. The Red Devils are currently focused on pursuing the services of Burnley striker Wout Weghorst on loan. A deal for the Netherlands international could materialize this week. While that happens, there is speculation that United could land a new right-back, and Gazzetta dello Sport claim that the club are interested in another Dutch star in Dumfries. Inter are not actively looking to sell him at the moment, but it's claimed that they would not resist his departure this winter if any club meets their €60 million valuation. Furthermore, Premier League duo United and Chelsea are said to be most interested in signing him. It has been reported that they could bring forward the operation in January. United are currently focused on pursuing a low-cost striking option. They have convinced Besiktas to terminate Weghorst's loan deal, but the Turkish club wants a replacement first. This could delay the transfer for a few days, but United are very much assured of landing the Dutchman. When this is done, they could concentrate on the right-back situation. Diogo Dalot recently returned from a hamstring injury, but he was substituted early with a fresh concern. Erik Tanhaag said that the Portuguese was taken off as a precaution, and United should give a clear update on the fullback's condition ahead of the Manchester derby this weekend. If Dalot is deemed fit, United could be tempted to assess Aaron Wan-Bissaka's position, considering Wolverhampton Wanderers are prepared to sign him on a permanent basis. Dumfries would be an ideal fit for Tanhaag with his superb attacking attributes. The 26-year-old also possesses good defensive skills and tends to win most of his duels contested. The explosive star would not have any trouble adapting to United's system. He has been playing at right wing back over the last 18 months, but was previously a traditional right back at PSV. United's main concern could be the interest from rivals Chelsea. With Reece James sidelined with yet another injury, the London outfit could make a swift approach for Dumfries' signature. Hence, the Red Devils will need to act quickly if they want to land Dumfries this month. The Dutch international would provide the strong competition required in the right-back department. Sporting Lisbon prepare to lose Gonzalo Inacio this summer. Man United have already expressed interest. Manchester United have already expressed an interest in signing Sporting Lisbon defender Gonzalo Inacio, who could be available this summer, Ojogo claims. Inacio was highlighted as a top target for United last summer. When they were on the search for a left-footed centre-back, they ended up signing Lisandro Martinez from Ajax. Martinez has been a revelation for United this season. After an indifferent start at the club, he has produced several standout displays at the heart of the defense. The Argentine is already a favorite with the club's faithful, but we won't be surprised if manager Erik Tanhaag considers bringing in another left-footed centre-back soon. Luke Shaw has done exceptionally well in Martinez's absence recently, but United could invest in another specialist for the role during the 2023 summer transfer window. According to Ojogo, Sporting are braced for Inacio's exit at the end of the campaign. It's added that United have already expressed their interest in securing his services. The Red Devils made an approach for the Portugal under-21 international in the last transfer window, but were put off after Sporting wanted his €45 million buyout clause to be triggered. United currently have 4 main central defenders in Rafael Varane, Lisandro Martinez, Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire. Among the quartet, Maguire could leave the club soon. The club captain has seen Shaw start ahead of him in 3 games after the World Cup break, and he could seriously start considering his future ahead of the summer. Tanhaag has also opened the door to offload him, and Inacio could be an ideal signing for United. He is left-footed and possesses strong distribution and defensive skills. The 21-year-old has completed 90% of his passes this term. He has averaged an impressive 32 passes in the opposition half while winning 4 duels and making 2 clearances. He clearly has the traits to evolve into a world-class player in future. United's close working relationship with Sporting could boost their chances of signing him ahead of their rivals. I will be uploading daily Man United news show, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.